friends, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a little get ready with me, and it's going to be pink themed. The makeup, not the products or anything, because that would be crazy. I might do something fun like that though. I don't know. Let me know if we should do a little challenge picking out products that only have pink packaging or different color packaging. Anyways, we're doing pink theme today, with the star of the show being our Pinky Promise palette from Bella Beaute Bar. This just came in and I'm so excited. I got it yesterday, but I have not used her yet. So she is full of pinks and different beautiful tones, some different textures in here. I'm really excited to try this out. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow brands. I think I probably have like a top 5, and this is definitely in there. And then I have some products from this little basket. I've made a basket of products that I'm wanting to use up, maybe products that are minis or that I've already been using, like She Is Well Loved. I would like to use her up, stuff like that. I also will be going back and forth between here and TikTok, so there might be a time that I show you all a product I'm going to be using, like the Summer Fridays moisturizer. I'll go review it on TikTok and then come back and tell y'all what I thought about it, because I do get gifted quite a bit of stuff nowadays, and that was rare for me before, but now I'm like a bit overwhelmed by it. Like, I need to go film a video on this NYX Wonder Snatch powder that's new, on the Summer Fridays gel moisturizer, and then Prada Beauty launched a $48 I think concealer. Without further ado, my voice is kind of going in and out, which is weird. I've done absolutely nothing to strain it, but I'm going to go ahead and get my hair pulled back, get my skincare stuff out, and we will go ahead and begin with our skincare. I'm going to go film some prior little pre-transition videos for TikTok. We'll come back to the eyes. I'll do some TikTok stuff, come back here. It's going to be a little all over the place, and I apologize. However, I'm going to do the best I can to keep you guys on track and keep you guys updated on everything. We're really excited to use this, and I do have quite a few new palettes coming in. I've got a couple from Flex Beauty coming in. They're one of my favorite indie brands. Lethal Cosmetics. I just bought quite a few things from them. I've never tried them before, but really interested. So we might do like a 3 looks, 3 palette video, because I do have 3 palettes coming in from them. I've got the SpongeBob, the Dexter, and the Conjuring palettes. I'm really excited to use those. So we might do that. I think that might be fun. A fun little way to add all 3 of them into a video. But let me grab everything I need. I do have Rick and Morty playing in the background on silent just for some background something for me, and just want to keep my phone plugged in, okay? So let me grab everything I need and I will be right back. All right, let us begin. My hair is back. I'm going to use some micellar water just to cleanse my face. This is from P. Louise. These are nice. They smell really good, and they actually do a really good job. This one is the Saucy Cranberry scent. I want to say it came in the advent calendar, either the big one or the 12-day, because I got both for Christmas and they're absolutely amazing. Do have a little bit of breakout going on and some redness, but I'm just going to take this all over my face. Skin prep is the most important step in your makeup, in my opinion. If you don't have a good skin prep routine, your makeup's just not going to lay really well on your face. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Clean your face, ladies. And now with the Bioma Milky Touch Toner, this is just a go-to. It sits so nicely under my makeup. I have one of these in my professional kit that I use on clients as well. It's just such a good little toner to put under your makeup for your skin prep. Sometimes I like to tap her on. Sometimes I like to rub her in. Today I'm just pressing and tapping her into the skin. My skin's been super dry lately, so I find that really just pressing her in there locks in that moisture, baby. All right. I also want to use this. Is this by Coast RX? I wanted to say a different brand because I couldn't remember, but this has been a really good spray I've been using, the Ceramide Skin Barrier Moisturizing Mist. So I'm going to use this kind of in between each step again because my skin's been super dry. My mom always asks me, why does your skin, like, she'll come in, like, we like to mess with each other. So when she messes with my skin, sometimes she'll go, why is your skin so soft? This, again, I was gifted it, but it has really made a difference in my skin. And the mister is so fine. It literally feels like I'm spraying nothing on my face, but it makes such a difference. That's it for just a few minutes. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have a little bit of redness going on. So we're going to use this Dr. Jart Intensive Soothing Serum, because I do have sensitive skin, and this was in my little basket of stuff I wanted to kind of get more use out of. So we're gonna try her out. It's very watery. Didn't really expect it to be that watery. Ew, it has a scent. I don't know if I love that. I can't really explain it. It's weird. It's got an interesting scent to it. Very watery. Sometimes I like my serums more like gel consistency. This is very watery, very slip kind of feeling, but very glowy, very glowy. So I'm gonna rub her in, let her sit. I am gonna go in with my next product. It's gonna be that moisturizer from Summer Fridays, and I'm gonna go film it on TikTok, but I'll tell you guys about it really quick. It's brand new. It's their Cloud Dew Gel Cream Moisturizer. Love the pink packaging. And lightweight gel cream moisturizer infuses skin with 3 forms of hyaluronic acid, coconut water, and ceramides for long-lasting hydration. Now, I will tell you, I do have a sensitivity to hyaluronic acid, so I do feel like putting this soothing serum on to kind of fight that redness is going to do me wonders, hopefully, because, yeah, the last thing I want is to put that on and then put this on with hyaluronic acid and my skin get more red. So, typically, it tends to break me out. We will see how she does. I'm gonna go film her for TikTok. I filmed my transition, so I'm gonna go in with lip care now. This is the lip mask from P. Louise. It's their Don't Sleep on Me Blue Raspberry, which is one of my favorite scents from them lip mask. I need my mirror turned towards me, thank you. I think I'm good until I do, my plan is to do my brows now. Carve them out, prime my eye, do my eyeshadow. I'm gonna do one eye on here, one eye for TikTok. That's my plan. Yeah, and then come back and do the rest of my face until I have to go film those other tutorials. So let me find a primer, because that is what I need to do next. So excited. Do I have a new one? I don't think I do. You don't necessarily need a primer, guys. That's not necessarily a need. It's just something I like to use. I like a primer. I'm going to use a primer. Okay. And I think today I'm going to use this P. Louise one. This is the Pop and Shine Go for Gold little primer. How cute is she with the little popping balls in there? Can I tell y'all something? As if y'all don't have a choice but to listen if you're watching. I also changed the headband to boob because how cute. Anyways, I am sick and tired of negative people on the internet, okay? This week has been awful. It's just the negativity. It's awful. So first, people on TikTok, the wig community, is pressed that people who have hair or don't have medical conditions to wear wigs are wearing wigs now. Since when are they not inclusive? Since when can everybody not wear wigs? You see what I'm talking about? My face is already getting a little red. It's just sensitive. Anyways, another thing was just people griping about not being sent stuff on TikTok. I think that if people get sent stuff, they should just give it away. Girl, we work hard for the stuff we get. We're not all mega influencers. That's just not gonna happen. Okay? And then a wig sister had, I'm gonna move you guys over a little bit this way. And a wig sister had posted on Facebook asking for wigs that looked natural, like you couldn't really tell it was a wig. And now I want you guys up more. What is going on? Anyways, and I had commented on there that I think Summer Kylie is a good one. You know, because it's one of my favorites. This hag, and I'm sorry, did that move y'all again? You're gonna come back, just say no. Bitch, I didn't ask. There was not a yes or no question. It wasn't a question at all. What do you mean? No. Okay, Karen, you don't like the wig. It wasn't her post. And I even went and looked on her profile. I'm like, 1, how long has she been in this community for? How long has she been in this group for? 2, why haven't we kicked Grandma out if she's being rude? What is Grandma doing typing on her phone in the nursing home? Okay? Deborah needs to leave people alone. I was not the only person she did it to. I went and looked, but I'm just over negative people. Anyways, let's do these brows. The way I've been liking to do them lately is just to go into the brow gel. My go-to is the NYX Clear Brow Glue. I've just found nothing compares. Lately, I've been trying the L'Oreal Brow Lamination. Doesn't do the same in my opinion. Just doesn't hold as good, but I'm gonna brush these bad boys up. If I just saw a Facebook notification. If I go look and it's Deborah with something smart to say, y'all, I'm gonna lose it. All I said, because she said no, just no. I said yes with a heart emoji. Let her come back and try something smart. I'm not in the mood. I'm over negative people. Anyways, I'm just brushing them up and over, kind of my desired shape. And then I don't touch them again until later on in my makeup. I'll go in with like a pencil or a brow tint pen from NYX. NYX has my brow combo. It eats. So now we're going to carve our brows, okay? I do this with a concealer. Some people prefer to do this with a foundation. Also, if y'all hear it getting loud, the whole family's home, okay? It's gonna be a little loud. Anyways, I'm gonna do this with a concealer today. This is ColourPop Pretty Fresh. I'm just gonna go under my brow and kind of just line under there with it. And then same thing on top because we already have our primer on. Yeah, we're gonna look a little crazy. That's okay. Grab a concealer brush of your choice. Any brush will do as long as it's small enough to actually carve these puppies out, okay? Flat brush. Yes, she's dirty. I need to clean my brushes, I'm well aware. I actually made a video on TikTok addressing the wig stuff that had been bothering me. Not the Facebook comment, because that just happened literally while I was filming TikToks when I came off of here for a few minutes. I saw I'd gotten a notification, so I went and looked, and it was Deborah. It's always the Karens or the Deborahs, man. If you're a nice Deborah, bless you. I'm sorry, but usually it's gonna be a Deborah or a Karen. There are some good Deborahs. Anyways, yeah, I made a video addressing the other stuff, the wig shaming. Let's shame women for wearing wigs just because they don't want to damage their hair. What is wrong with you people? Anyways, how's everyone been doing? I have a new job. I'm going to be starting here soon. I'm a nurse, so I'm going to be starting a new job. I start training next week. Super excited. We've been getting some ice here. So I was supposed to start on Monday, but now I'm not going to be starting until Tuesday. And I was supposed to start at 8. I'm not going to start until 10 because we have another chance for snow. So now I'm just taking a fluffier brush. You can see she's been used as well. These are from P. Louise. That first one and this one are. And I'm just kind of buffing those edges out. Oh my gosh, my dad in there coughing. That might have been my brother. I don't know. One of them's in there coughing. Did y'all hear it? It sounded kind of nasty. So you can see when I carved it out, my brow naturally has a little shape going to it now, which is great because it makes it all the easier to draw in later. Oh, it's my brother. My gosh. Someone called the plague doctor. Anyway, yeah, this step, I don't know, I feel like it's pretty tedious, but it does make a difference in my makeup. I feel like. I personally love carving my brows. So now for eye primer, you can definitely go in with that same concealer and use it, but I'm not about that life. I am extra. I use Rumor 4, especially since I've been tanning again. I do have Rumor 2 in that big base though. And if you're going to be working with lighter color shadows like pastels or anything like that, I definitely recommend a lighter shade or even a white. But I'm going to be working with pinks, and typically they're pretty freaking pigmented on their own, so I don't think I'm going to need a lighter base. I think we'll be fine. So I'm going to get this blended out. And all I'm going to be doing is taking that same blender brush we used and patting her out. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to get this done really quickly off camera. I mean, just look at how full coverage that is. Gorgeous. Blend that into our concealer and I will be right back. It's time for the eyeshadow. So if you use a eye base that is super thick and pigmented like that one, you need to keep your brush or a sponge somewhere around because you will probably start to crease. That's normal. Pat them out before you do your eyeshadow. I'm not joking. Not. Do it. Because once you set that crease with powder, girl, it's gonna stay. Alright, I grabbed some brushes I thought I might need. We're gonna jump into the palette again. I'm gonna do this side on camera, this side off camera, okay? Just so y'all can get a little refresher. Bam! Stunning, okay? I like to go darkest to lightest, so I think I'm gonna start out with this shade right here. That might not even be the darkest I go into, girl. I might pop into her, but for now I'm gonna start kind of there because to me it's kind of in the middle. It's not like super duper dark, but it's also not like super bright, you know, lighter toned. So we're gonna go in with that shade. It's kind of got a little glitter in there. Interesting. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to do like a half cut crease. I haven't done a full-on cut crease in a while, but I'm also just not in the mood for a full-on cut crease, so we might just do a half. We're just gonna kind of see where it takes us, but I'm going in with that shade. I'm really just placing her on this outer corner. It's a really pretty shade. Really, really pretty shade. I'm gonna go in with a bit of a more fluffy brush. It doesn't have to be anything too fluffy or crazy at the moment. Something a little more than that. And I'm gonna go into some of these shades pull really purple. Like I kind of want to do that one, but it pulls really purple. I'm gonna go in with this one. Yeah. Very pretty. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna mix a little bit of that with that first shade and tap that in our crease, bringing her all the way over. Yeah. And now I'm blending. Back in with that first shade to deepen up that corner. It's a lot of fallout. That just came back in my face. All right, now is where I'm gonna take my fluffiest brush and I'm gonna go into that same shade and a little bit of this one over here in the corner. And I'm really gonna start smoking this out. I'm actually gonna blend that outer corner right there too. Look at the difference that just made. It's so soft. It's so pretty. All right, my dad's hollering for me. So let me finish this blend. They're probably trying to decide what they want to eat. All right, that's where we're at. I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'm gonna go have a family discussion, I suppose, and I will be back and we're gonna figure out what shimmer we want on our lid. I didn't really feel like filming on TikTok. I've been filming a lot on TikTok, so I just went ahead and did my other eye on here off camera. And I'm still just re-blending a few things. Where'd my blending brush go? One of these pinks has, I don't know if y'all can tell, a bit of orange. I'm seeing a bit of orange, and that's kind of interesting. I also feel like this one's going up a little higher than this one, but it's literally fine. I don't care. I think I'm over caring at this point. Anyways, drop that on my black shirt. Let's find a shimmer. The fun thing about this is they're kind of different textures. You've got a few that are more like that fine shimmer. You've got a few that are more foiled. So I think I actually want to start with this shade kind of right in the middle. Oh yeah, let's just pop her right on the center. And then that outer third of the lid over here. She's really pretty. Very, very pretty, pretty, pretty. There's a few I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about this one, or this one. Let's try this one, just to see what she's giving. Almost looks blue. Now it looks purple. Huh. You know? I don't know if I like it. I might go over it with the other shade, because I don't know if I love it leaning purple. It's interesting. These look really different on the eyes than they do in the pan. So I'm going to use a brush and go into this other shade over here, which also looks like it leans a bit purple. And just go over that. They do lean purple. We have a few that lean orange. We have a few that lean purple. This is interesting. That's the fun thing about little multi-chrome shimmers, I guess, is they're all gonna pull different. What I do like about it is I still have that lightness on the inner corner, but a part of me still really just wants to try that shimmer too. Let's just tap. That's one of those foiled shimmers, so he might not pick up as well, but let's just try it. Ooh, yeah. He's got the hollow chrome in there. I think that's why it's foiled. Pretty. You know what? I'll take it. Just kind of layering it over everything. Again, like I said, we have multiple textures. I think that's kind of fun to play with. Very pretty. I'm trying to decide if I think this is a good match for me right now. Lately, I've been using the NYX Make 'em Wonder foundation because it was gifted to me, but I kind of want to use a skin tint. I think we might try this. It is a skin tint, so it's going to be a bit lighter coverage. If it's not exactly where I want it to be, I can just throw some foundation on top of it, right? I hope so. Because I don't have a, no, I don't have a new foundation. I have a new concealer. Let's see. This one's cool because you like push the dropper down to get product out. It's pretty innovative. I think it's nice so you don't waste product. Did y'all see that drop onto my lip? Alright, let's... I don't really want that there. Put it... Oh, yeah, she's a nice match. P. Louise brush. Just gonna tap her in. Yeah, like spot on match. I'm gonna focus this more like directly on my cheeks right here. That's where I have some problem areas. That's like where I'm wanting to cover up, and then around my lip, my chin where I'm having this breakout. And I think my concealer from Prada is a little light, so I actually think I'll be using a ColourPop Pretty Fresh on the rest of my breakout. This is the side that has width just under my eyes, and then over here I don't have it on. So let's place her under there. My first thoughts of this, it is light to medium. I wouldn't straight up say it's medium. It's kind of light to medium, and it does have a fragrance, so if you're not crazy about that, you're not gonna love this, but it's a nice concealer. It has a very pretty coverage. It did brighten like it said it was going to. Placing just a little bit of my ColourPop Pretty Fresh over there. And I like to let that ColourPop one sit. I did not let the Prada one sit, so we'll go tap her out with the brush. Look, it's very pretty. It sits very pretty on the skin. Getting up close to my under eyes with this brush kind of makes me nervous. I'm doing it anyway. Gorgeous. A gorgeous concealer. Sits very pretty on the skin. Does have a bit of a glow to it. I'm blending out that ColourPop one now. Blending it into those edges because it is a bit more flesh toned. Very pretty. Overall, I'm really liking the skin so far. My next step is to powder, and I'm going to do that with this NYX Wonder Snatch. This is the shade Sugar Serve. I have been using this for about a month now. They sent it to me, I think sometime in December, along with that foundation. I have been loving this. She is well loved, so I will let y'all know that. I'm going to go powder my face off camera, and then I will be right back. All right, everything is powdered but my forehead, because I typically don't like using loose powder on my forehead. I don't know why, it's just a preference, I guess, but it's just not my thing. I'm gonna take a little bit of extra powder in this cap though and use it to wipe away all this under eye powder. It's a very pretty powder. For a drugstore powder, I'm actually impressed by it. Not that drugstore powders can't be good, but in my collection I typically have a lot more high-end than, you know, normal drugstore powders. Alright, I am going to go in with a skin toned powder for my forehead. This is from Too Faced. I don't like using loose powder on my forehead. I feel like I can just, it's easy to use too much of it, you know? I'm going to use this on my chin. Any areas I feel a bit too makeup-y, if that makes sense. My face is super matte. I love that. I can't stand for my face to feel like wet or tacky with makeup. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to go in with some bronzer. This is the one I've been using lately. It was sent to me. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer Bronze Boost. That was a mouthful. She's pretty. They also have a blush booster, but I didn't get that. I got this. And let me tell you, she is fragrance. Okay, you will smell her. I smell her just from opening her. It's crazy talk. Gonna go in with a bit of a more fluffy brush and kind of just start tapping this in. She's gonna be warm, okay? If you don't like warm tone stuff, you're probably not gonna love her because she's gonna give you like that sun-kissed look like fresh out the sun, warm. But I don't mind that. I really like it actually. And again, if scent bothers you in makeup or skincare, you're not gonna love this because it is heavily scented. I don't know what I want to do for blush. Actually, yes I do. I've had a lot of new blushes, but I think I want to go in with this one from Too Faced. It's from a holiday set. It is scented. I don't remember what it's supposed to smell like, but it smells really good. Kind of smells like gingerbread man. This is the shade Candy Clouds. It's their Crowd Crush blush. I don't think I could say that straight again if I even tried. All right, taking a fluffy brush. She's so pretty. I just feel like pink. Pink is the move, you know? Yeah, she's not too much. She's very pretty. It matches this spot on. This is new from Wet n Wild. It is a putty bronzer. I think it was called Puff bronzer. So far I'm not loving it. That is a disgusting texture. It's really kind of green toned as well, like olivey, I guess, and that's not my undertone. They only had 2 colors though, and I got the lighter of the 2 because I didn't want to be that person that ended up with one that was way too dark. But yeah, I didn't love it. I need to set my face. We'll use this Peel Away spray. She was in my little box. I think she's orange scented. I love this stuff. I am trying to use her up. I do have a whole nother one too, so I'm trying to get one of them gone. Does anyone else just like not breathe while doing their brows? I feel like I don't when I'm doing my brows or mascara. That's so random, I know, but I feel like it's one of those things I'm just not a perfectionist really, but I focus too hard on the brows of all things. I feel like that's running out of ink. I feel like I might need a new brow ink pen. That's sad. What a sad day. Doing my bottom lash line on a very teeny tiny stiff brush, like I'm not playing. Oh, I love that. That darkest shade in the palette. It's more of a purpley. I do want to try to smoke. Like, do a smoky wing. I just don't know how well it's going to show up, but I do want to try it. Look at how crisp of a line that did. That's actually crazy. I may have to re-dip in there, but... Whoa, it actually did such a good job. Okay, I like that brush. It's from e.l.f. It's like a... I feel like it's for their little clear... It's like a brow soap, a brow wax, whatever that thing was. No, it's Morphe, sorry. M625 Brow Scorsels. Whatever that word is. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna attempt and hold my breath while I do that on the other side real quick. When I tell you the amount of focus that took was actually insane. To even try to get them even, and I don't really know if they are, but that's okay. I'm gonna take a ColourPop multi-chrome liner. The names are wearing off on these, but I think this might be Pixie. I just want to put that in my waterline. Going with this REM Beauty and Wicked lip liner. She's a bit more pinky than what I go for. Typically, I use more of a nude lip liner, but she's really pretty. Also haven't had lip filler in quite some time, so I do like to overline them. I'm so meticulous about my upper lip, like I feel like it'll take me a full 5 minutes, and then my bottom lip I'm like swoop, a one and done. Kind of fill in the middle of it. Ooh. Okay, maybe don't actually put it on like the inside of your lips. It is a little sticky. This is my first REM lip liner, I think. Or like since they've, you know, put out new stuff. She's sticky. Don't know if I love that. I have the perfect gloss. I think we'll go in with this Made by Mitchell Matitude Lippy. Just a bit more neutral, peachy. Just put her in the middle. Didn't even realize that was my middle finger, sorry. Just trying to get that all blended. Oh, that's really pretty. Yeah, blended gorgeous. All right, the gloss I want to use is also from Made by Mitchell. This came in a lip kit from Ulta with the liner that I didn't use. That lipstick I just used in this Beam gloss. How stunning. This is Need a Minute. I feel like it should just be called Pink Dreams or something. With pink. She is gorgeous. Oh man. I really like his Beam formulas. They're really comfortable on the lips. Yeah, that's really pretty. Genuinely think that lashes make all the difference. I used Wasato magnetic lashes in the style Tulip and P. Louise, a very thin layer of P. Louise Tearproof on my top and bottom lashes. And then I put those magnetic lashes on. I really think these make all the difference. They like make or break a look in my opinion. I want to do some highlighter. I'm going to start with Blend Bunny Noctilucent. I'm going to go in with this super, super pink. Her name's Dreamlike. I don't think she's going to be too dark. That straight up looks purple. Okay, so we're going to have purple highlight. That's okay. That is okay. I'm just a bit confused. Don't mind me. Is there another pink? The one beside it, the one at the top middle, looks like it could be pink too, so we'll try that. Put that on her nose. Phenomena. Phenomena. Oh yeah, she's pink. She's pink. That's what I want. And then pop it on her brow bone. I think I have the perfect wig. Her name's Sharpay Pink Sugar, I think. Pink Sugar. It's a very pretty pink crown. I note my hair is growing so much. It's actually crazy. I decided to let her grow out and not cut her, and I'm actually super happy with how long she's gotten. But yeah, let me go and get this wig on. This is the crown I picked. And again, I think she just works. I think she's absolutely perfect for this look. This is Sharpay Pink Sugar. I think she's sold out. But if you want to go shop the crowns, as always, Chelsea Smith Cosmetics or Chelsea Smith Crowns. I think they'll both take you to the same site. My code is LYSSA, R, L-Y-S-S-A, and then the letter R. And if you guys want to shop or you guys decide to check them out, let me know. This is the finished look. Again, I don't know where the orange came from in that eyeshadow, but I think it pulled really pretty. I still think it blends really nicely. I just love all the pink. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys next time.